Hello, teacher. Good morning. How are you?
Oh, good morning.
I am the choose one. Ano, ¿verdad? Porque soy el único teacher.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have already told your mom. Congratulations. Yes or no?
Yeah, teacher.
Yes, excellent. What are you doing for your mom today, mister?
Me quería levantar súper temprano, teacher, para hacerle una comidita. Y me
Ajá.
despertó como a las 6. Y dijo, mamá, cuando suene mi despertador me despierta porque no me quede dormir. Y se quedó dormida. Lo puse a las 4
Ah,
de la
ok.
mañana.
Entonces ya no le preparaste
No, al rato.
al
Porque te estoy en
rato.
clases. Sí.
Bien. Ah, no, sí, 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 sí. Bueno, Espinosa Triay, muy buenos días, señorita.
Good morning, teacher.
Morning. What are you doing for your mom today, girl?
I prepared the breakfast
Oh, really?
and and yes.
Excellent, girl. Congratulations. Okay. Yes, and not only today you celebrate your mom every day, every single day. Okay, guys? That is the condition that you celebrate every day because your mom is today, yeah, tomorrow, every day is your mom. So yeah, celebrate your mom every day. Okay, well, guys, I'm waiting for the rest, only a few students are here in class. Only a few students are here in class. Like, come on. Exactly. Okay, guys. So let's check today. Well, today I have this for you. Did you ever listen the story of Hansel and Gretel? Students?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, you listen the story? Okay, great. Well, today we are watching this story. Yes, it's a short story. You can watch here and also you can read the conversation. Okay, so let's watch this, and it's a very short video for you to increase your audio and your reading. So let's watch this, 1, 2, 3.
Hansel and Gretel. In a little house in the woods near a quiet little meadow lived the poor woodcutter with his wife and 2 children, Hansel the boy and Gretel the girl. However, land was hit by famine and the woodcutter faced great difficulty and misery.
We are back to facing hard times again, dear husband. There is no food, just one last loaf left in the kitchen. How are we going to feed the children and keep ourselves alive too? It is a hard decision, but if the children do not go, we will all die.
Woodcutter's wife tried convincing Woodcutter that they would need to leave their children in the forest, like how they did last time.
Oh, please do not make me go through this misery again. It is a very difficult choice for me. Even if there is little, we should share the last of the food with our children. So small, what will they do if we leave them?
I do not want to hear any more about this. Children have to go, and that is final. No begging or pleading is going to make me change my mind.
In the next room, the children lay wide awake, overhearing their parents talk. Once again, they found themselves in a pitiful situation. Hansel got out of his bed to pick up pebbles from the yard like last time, but this time their mother had locked the door from outside. But nonetheless, he reassured his little sister.
Don't you worry, Gretel. We will find our way back like we did the last time.
The next morning, their stepmother gave them a piece of bread each, and they all started to walk together towards the forest. Hansel crumbled his piece of bread inside his coat pocket and kept dropping the morsel along the way until they reached the forest.
Children, stay here till we come back. Lie down when you get tired and eat the bread when you get hungry. We will come to fetch you in the evening, and no matter what. Always remember that I love you.
Now, stop all this. They are old enough to know they have to lie down when they are tired and have to eat when they are hungry. Stop wasting time and let's go cut the wood.
The children fell asleep, and evening came and went. They woke up late at night to find themselves alone, left behind by their parents yet again. And a rude shock. All the crumbs had vanished.
Oh, Hansel.
Ay, guys, es que están entre y entre y se traba el video. Apenas están entrando unos. Sorry for this. Y luego están mandando chats también, chicos. Let me see what happened. Sí, es como estaban entrando. Ahí está.
Sleep, and evening came and went. They woke up late at night to find themselves alone, left behind by their parents yet again, and a rude shock. All the crumbs had vanished.
Oh, Hansel, where have all the morsels of bread vanished? How could I have been so silly? How did I forget that the birds and insects would eat away the breadcrumbs? No, Gretel, don't cry. You wait and watch. I will somehow find our way back home.
The poor little children walked all day through the forest, but alas, they couldn't find their way out. Suddenly, they both heard the sound of a beautiful bird perched on a tree, singing so beautifully that they stood entranced.
Oh, what a beautiful bird, and how beautifully it sings. Oh, Hansel, look, it is flying away. Come on, let's follow it.
The beautiful bird flew deeper and deeper into the forest, and Hansel and Gretel kept following it until it finally landed on the roof of a beautiful house.
Hey, Gretel, look. This house is made of bread and cake, and the windows are made of sugar. Oh, wow. I am going to take a bite of the roof, and you, Gretel, can have a piece of the window. Hansel, this is so sweet. I just love it.
And so the two children heartily ate cake, bread, and sugar after days of starving. Suddenly, the door opened, and an old and scary-looking woman crept quietly.
Oh, such dear children. Who are you? And who has brought you here? You look so tired and hungry. Come in, don't be afraid. Eat all you want and then rest. You're welcome to stay with me. No harm shall come to you here. Come, let me show you where you will be sleeping.
The witch led them into a room with pretty windows, little bed covered with beautiful linen.
Oh, Hansel, is this all real? I can't believe it. Are these our beds? I've never seen such pretty sheets and pillows. Ooh, this feels like heaven.
The old woman was actually a wicked witch. The house of bread, cake, and sugar was made to lure little children. The witch only pretended to be nice to children. But once they came in, she killed them, cooked them, and ate them.
It is morning. Let me see what my prisoners are doing. Ooh, I can't wait to cook them. Look at those rosy cheeks. What a delicious soup I will make of them.
She pulled Hansel out of bed, dragged him by his hand, and locked him in a cage. She then went inside to wake Gretel up.
Get up, you lazy girl. Go draw water. I want you to eat some water. I'm going to eat your brother now.
The poor little girl was terrified. She sobbed and cried, but the cruel witch showed no mercy. Gretel did what the witch had told her to. She hung a huge cauldron of water and lit the fire. But the evil witch had other horrible plans.
Come here, Here, girl, I have kneaded the dough and heated the oven to bake the bread. Go creep into the oven and check if it is heated enough for the baking.
The witch pushed Gretel towards the hot oven. She wanted to lock her in once she was inside so she could bake her and eat her too. However, Gretel was a very smart and clever girl and immediately guessed what the witch was planning to do.
Oh, I am so sorry for being so thoughtless. The door of the oven seems so small. How will I get in?
You silly child. The door is big enough for me to get in. Then why can't you? Now, listen to you go inside.
The witch put her head into the oven, and this was the moment Gretel was waiting for. Acting swiftly, she pushed with all her might, shut the heavy iron door, and fastened the bolt before the witch could get out. The witch began to howl and screech in anger and pain, and was finally burnt to death. Gretel ran up to the cage and unbolted the door.
Hansel, Hansel, the mean witch is dead. We are safe now. Come, Gretel, we must be off now. We have to find our way out of the forest so that we can go home.
While they were walking out, they looked at a small room from where pearls and precious stones were overflowing.
Come, Gretel, pick up as many stones as will fit in your pinafore. I too will fill my pockets. I am sure the witch would have stolen these, and now that she is dead, there is no one to claim them.
Both the children picked up as many precious stones as they could and started to make their way out of the forest. After they had walked for a few hours, they reached a stream of water. They saw a beautiful duck there and requested her to cross the stream. The good duck came to them and helped them cross the stream. They thanked the duck and started walking away from the stream, out of the forest. After a few minutes of walking, Hansel noticed a house at the distance.
Oh, look, Gretel. Do you see our house there where the sun is shining on the roof?
The children were overjoyed and ran towards their father, hopping and skipping all the way. Their father was waiting for them with outstretched arms, tears streaming down his face.
Oh, how blessed I am. I never thought I would ever see my beloved children ever again. Oh, my dears, I have been so miserable and sorry ever since I left you alone in the forest. I know I was a weak man. I should not have listened to your stepmother. Now she is dead and gone, and I have been to the forest many times looking for you both.
Don't be sad, Father. We know why you did what you did, and we still love you as much as ever. And now we have a big surprise for you.
Hansel and Gretel emptied their pockets, and all the jewels fell onto the wooden floor. One fistful after another, the children made a little heap of precious stones and jewels and pearls.
Oh my God, where did you get all of this? I hope you didn't do anything wrong.
Not at all, Father. We would never do anything that would make you ashamed of us. It is a long story. We will tell you later.
That was the moment their days of misery were over. They had enough to feed themselves and help others in the village too. The day the brave and kind children, Hansel and Gretel, returned home, they brought with them joy, prosperity and peace to their entire village and lived happily ever after with their father.
Okay, guys. Sorry for some interruptions while we were watching the video. The point is some students were getting in class really late. Okay, and that interrupts the video. Okay, guys. Well. Okay. Did you watch ever the video or did you read the book of Hansel and Gretel? The students, are you there? Students, are you there?
¿Podría volver a repetir la pregunta?
What?
Que si podría volver a repetir la pregunta, es que se trabó un poco.
Ah, okay. Did you read or watch Hansel and Gretel?
Read.
Yes, you read Hansel and Gretel?
Yes.
Yes. Did you like the story of Hansel and Gretel?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, this story is a classical one. Yes, it's classic. Yes, and well, like I told you, I want to do something different. So we're going to be watching little, well, not little, small stories like this. Yes, and in case that you want to watch the movie or you want to read the book, you can do it. Hansel and Gretel is a really nice story. Okay, here, the video is very short, but in case that you want to expand the story of these two children, brother and a sister, yes, like I repeat, watch the video, yes, or buy the book, or you can read it here, you know, on your computer. You can download the book, read the story, and you will see. You will see and you will read everything about Hansel and Gretel. Okay. Okay, guys. So, well, the last time we were solving the book. Yes, your workbook. Yes. And this lesson is about large numbers. Numbers and numbers. Correct? So take out your workbook and open up in page 65. Okay, so take out your workbook. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, the first lesson we are going to see are related to numbers. Yes, numbers. So sometimes we have problems with some specific numbers. Yes, like, wait. No sirve, no se va para avisarle y mandarle mensaje. Okay, Caro. Yes, thank you, girl. Okay, so in this lesson, sometimes we have problems with some numbers. So, for example, let me see. Christopher Roldan, how do you say that number?
14.
Okay, just remember pronunciation, Mr. Yes. 14. Okay, emphasize, all students emphasize, when you have numbers like this, okay, you have to emphasize. Arlet, how do you say the next number? Again, what?
15.
15. Yes, emphasize. 15. So all the numbers ending in teen, you have to emphasize teen, teen. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, all of these numbers you emphasize. Sixteen, 17. Okay. Well, Eder Chavez, how do you say this number? Eder?
40.
Exactly. 40. If you check the difference, 14, 40. Okay, that is why it's very important to emphasize here. Letty, this number.
50.
50. Diego Isaac, this number.
60.
Oy. Oy. Okay, and Peter, this number. Peter? Peter
Yes,
Park.
I 70.
Exactly, good. Okay, so that is why it's so important, the emphasis, because these numbers are very similar. Yes, in pronunciation. But no, guys, they are different. 14, 40, 15, 50, 16, 60, 17, 70. That is the only different, guys. Okay, well, these are really short numbers. What happened? Or, no, what happened? How do you say this number? How do you say this number, Vale Rojas?
Mm, 1,240.
Excellent. $40. Okay, great. 1,240. How do you say this number? Oi, time. How do you say that number, Leti Amejali?
50,000.
Mhm.
1,500.
Exactly. 15,500. Okay. Now the number is more and more. It means bigger. Okay, let me see who can be my good student for this. Coronado. How do you say this number?
Mm, 160,000.
100? No, 160,000.
1,600,000.
Exactly. 1,600,000. Okay, guys, so the numbers are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yes, so that is why this lesson is important for you. Okay, so let's check these numbers here in the book. Okay, let's check these numbers here in the book. Match the numbers to the words. 1, 2, 3, 4. Match the numbers to the words. Okay, so match. Ready? $64 and $65. Workbook, okay, workbook. Okay, the number 1, 2 million. $2 billion. 2 billion. Okay, right there you got it. That is the 2 billion. 20,820. 200 million. And 225. Okay, we're going to have another lesson of these students. Okay, about numbers. So you copy?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. Let's pass to the next exercise there in your book. Okay. Read and answer, yes, with the numbers for you. Okay. One word, many languages. There are about 7 million people in the world today, and there are about 7,100 languages. But about 4 billion people speak just 23 of these languages as their first language. More than 50 million people speak each of these languages. Okay, so I have questions. How many people live in the world today? About 7,000. Yes, in 100 languages. Okay, 7 billion people live in the world. How many people live in the world? 7 million. Okay, how many languages are there today in the world?
$7,000.
About 7,100 languages. How many people speak just 23 of the world's languages? About?
23.
No.
4 billion.
4 billion. How many people speak each of the 23 languages? Over?
$50 million.
50 million people. Okay, you copy? Okay, guys. Okay, so we're going to continue checking this. Yes, of numbers and numbers, because that is an important lesson for you. Okay, that is an important lesson for you. But in the meantime, yes, now take out your student's book. Okay, so keep your workbook and take out your students. I'm opening my my book. It's here. Ah, okay, guys. Okay, so in the meantime, yes, remember that we're having 10 minutes break. Yes, when we return, we are going to see this lesson in page 92. Yes, in page 92, we will start. So take your milkshake, Conchita, something. Okay, and I'll see you in a moment, guys.